Here we go again. This happens once a year, every fucking year. My husband's mother, my mother-in-law, who I've never met, we've been married for 7 years now, and I have never, ever, ever once met my husband's mom. But she never fails to reach out once a year with some sob story, is always what's leading up to it. Hey, it's some traumatic story. I would love to talk to you. I don't want anything, but it always ends up in asking us for money. So she just texted him and asked for a phone call. And I feel bad for him because I was like, well, it's going to be the same thing as always. And he was like, well, you know how it is. You always kind of just wonder. He was like, and I just need confirmation again, since she's now opened the door, that nothing has changed. And she's still a piece of shit and does not want a relationship with us. It's been 7 years. She's never met my children. She's never met our newest son. I've never met her. She comes around once a year to ask us for a few grand, a couple thousand. We have 4 kids. When I was pregnant with our youngest, she asked us for money too. Anyway, so he's sitting out in his car right now, and I guess he's gonna make that phone call. So I was like, do you even want to bother yourself with the turmoil that this is gonna cost? Because now it's gonna take his energy, and she's gonna disappoint him again. It's going to be the same song and dance over and over, and it's going to result in her asking us for money.
The only thing you can do at this point in time is be there for your husband, and he for you if the roles were reversed. It sounds to me like, and you guys are still fairly young, it sounds to me like he just hasn't come to terms yet with the fact that that's who his mother is. And eventually, hopefully, he does come to terms with it and realizes that she's never going to change, no matter how many years go by and how many phone calls asking for money go by. That that's who she is. I think it was easy for me to turn my back on my mother when I did, because I had the added element of the physical abuse that she rendered. When you're confused as to whether or not somebody in your family loves you, and they keep showing you that they don't, then you have to come to that realization yourself at some point in time. You can talk to him about his mother all day long, right? My wife could talk to me about my mom all day long. I could talk to her about her dad all day long. It doesn't matter. Until you come to that realization yourself, you're never going to wrap your brain around it. So your husband is going to keep taking those phone calls until he works it out himself that this is who she is, that she's toxic, and that it's okay to cut loose. And let me just make sure everybody understands. It is okay to cut loose. It is perfectly fine to say, I am not going to have that kind of toxicity in my life. There are plenty of people that I'm related to that I share blood with that I won't speak to. It is fine to say, for my own benefit, I'm not playing this fucking game. I'm not doing this. I'm not taking your phone call because I know what it's going to end up being. But he has to come to that realization himself. You continuing to tell him, and I'm not saying that you are, I'm just saying, if you continue to kind of push that subject, it's going to make it look, until he comes to that realization himself, it's going to make it seem and look like to him that you're trying to push his mom out of the way. Sit back, be there for him, tell him that sucks when it happens, sorry that she did that, let him go take that once a year phone call, and sooner or later it will click with him.